that paint the Marina in shades of gold. The Mediterranean-style clubhouse of the Royal Bay Yacht Club gleamed behind me, its pristine white walls and terracotta roof a monument to old money and even older prejudices. "I'm sorry, Miss Chin." The security guard shifted uncomfortably, avoiding my eyes. "But Mr. Chin, your brother, he was very specific. Members only." I nodded slowly, my hand tightening around the envelope in my designer bag. "Of course he was, Tony. How long have you worked here?" 20 years, Mississippi. Since your father was Commodore. Before he died. Before Michael, my older brother, took control of both the family business and the yacht club presidency. Before he decided his unmarried sister, who chose finance over finding a suitable husband, wasn't the right image for the club. "And how's Jenny doing? Still at Stanford?" I asked, referring to Tony's daughter. He brightened. "Yes, ma'am. That scholarship you recommended, it changed her life." "Good." I smiled, then glanced at my watch. "Well, I won't keep you from your duties. Have a good evening, Tony." As I walked back to my car, a subtle black Mercedes rather than Michael's flashy Ferrari, I could feel the stares from the club's deck. The weekly sunset cocktail hour was in full swing, crystal glasses clinking as Bay City's elite congratulated themselves on another day of being wealthy and exclusive. My phone buzzed. A text from my assistant. "Meeting confirmed. They're ready to sell." I typed back, "Make the offer. All of it." The response was immediate. "That's 3 times market value." "I know. Do it." I slid into my car, taking one last look at the marina. The gleaming yachts, the pristine docks, the memberships that cost more than most people's homes. All of it built on my father's dream of creating something special, something inclusive. Before Michael turned it into his personal kingdom. Another text. "They accepted. Documents ready tomorrow." I smiled, starting the engine. Michael always said I was bad at business, too focused on helping people instead of making money. He forgot who really managed our father's portfolio, who turned millions into billions while he played captain of his little club. "One more thing," I texted back. "Get me the structural reports for all the docks. And the club's renovation permits. Already done. They expired last month. Without renovation, the docks won't pass safety inspection next quarter." "Perfect." I pulled out of the parking lot, passing the members-only sign that had my brother's smug authority all over it. In 30 days that sign would change. Along with everything else. Exactly 1 month later I parked in the same spot. This time, wearing a crisp white suit that cost more than Michael's monthly yacht maintenance. My Louboutins clicked against the wooden dock as I made my way to the club entrance, a leather portfolio tucked under my arm. The sunset cocktail crowd was in full force again. I spotted Michael holding court at his usual table, surrounded by his usual sycophants. His new trophy wife, Brittany, was draped over his arm like an expensive accessory. "Miss Chin," Tony stepped forward looking pained. "I'm sorry, but..." "It's all right, Tony," I smiled, opening the portfolio. "Here's my new membership card." He frowned at the document. "This isn't a membership card, this is a deed," I finished. "To the entire marina. And the club. And all the surrounding property." Tony's eyes widened. From the deck I could see Michael finally noticing my presence. He stood up so quickly his chair toppled backward. "What the hell are you doing here?" he demanded, storming down to the dock. "I told you." "Hello, brother," I cut him off smoothly. "I'm here to inspect my property." He laughed, but there was an edge of uncertainty in it. "What are you talking about?" "Bay City Marina Holdings," I said, pulling out more papers. "The company that owns this entire complex. I bought it last month." The color drained from his face. "That's impossible. The owners would never." "They would for triple market value," I corrected. "Amazing what people will do for the right price. Speaking of which..." I turned to Tony. "Effective immediately, you're the new club manager. With a substantial raise, of course." "You can't do this." Michael sputtered. "I'm the club president." "Actually," I smiled, "that position no longer exists. Along with most of the old membership structure." I glanced at the gathering crowd of stunned club members. "Though everyone's welcome to reapply under the new guidelines." "New guidelines?" someone asked. "Yes. Merit-based membership. Community involvement. Charitable contributions. I locked eyes with Michael. Things that actually matter rather than just having the right last name or bank account. This is ridiculous, Michael snapped. The board won't stand for it. The board has already been dissolved, I informed him. Part of the sale agreement. Oh, and speaking of agreements, I pulled out another document. Here's the notice from the safety inspector. All these docks need to be renovated. Immediately. Michael's face went from red to purple. Those permits are in process. They expired, I corrected. Which means all these lovely boats need to be moved. Within 48 hours. The crowd erupted in protests. Move our boats. To where? All the other marinas are full. The nearest open slips are 50 miles away. I held up a hand for silence. There is one option. The new South Bay Marina. Your marina, Michael growled. My state-of-the-art, fully permitted marina, I nodded. With reasonable rates and, more importantly, no membership requirements. Just good people who love sailing. You planned this, he accused. Actually, you did, I replied. The day you decided this club should be about exclusion instead of community. The day you forgot what Dad built this place for. The sun was setting over the marina just like that day a month ago, but everything else had changed. The crowd of cocktail-sipping elites had gone silent, their perfect world crumbling like the outdated docks beneath their feet. You can't just change everything, Brittany, Michael's wife, finally spoke up. This club has traditions. Yes, I agreed, walking toward the main bulletin board. Traditions like this. I pulled down the members-only sign, letting it clatter to the deck. And this. I gestured to the legacy members plaque that listed only old money families. All going. Those plaques cost thousands, someone protested. The new ones will cost more, I said, pulling out my phone to show the designs. But they'll honor the right people. Like Tony here, who's kept this place running for 20 years while being treated like a servant. Or Maria in maintenance, who put 3 kids through college on minimum wage. Michael stepped forward, trying to tower over me. This is about revenge, isn't it? Because I kicked you out. I laughed, the sound echoing across the suddenly quiet marina. Oh, Michael. If I wanted revenge, I would have just bought your company. His face went pale. What? Chin Global Industries? I smiled. Check your stock alerts. While you've been playing King of the Yacht Club, I've been quietly buying shares. As of this morning, I own 51%. The crystal glass fell from his hand, shattering on the deck. That's our father's company, he stammered. I corrected. Until you nearly ran it into the ground with your vanity projects and yacht club politics. The board voted unanimously for new leadership an hour ago. Brittany's designer purse slipped from her shoulder. But what about our membership? Like I said, everyone can reapply. I pulled out a stack of new membership forms. These include questions about community service, charitable giving, and how you treat the staff. Things that actually matter. And Michael, someone dared to ask. I turned to my brother, who looked like he'd aged 10 years in 10 minutes. Michael needs to learn the same lesson Dad taught us when we were kids. Remember that summer, brother? When he made us work as dock hands. That was different, he protested weakly. Was it? Because I remember Dad saying something important. A marina isn't about boats, it's about people. And the moment you forget that, you've lost your way. I turned to address the crowd. Starting tomorrow, Royal Bay Yacht Club becomes Bay Community Marina. Memberships will be based on character, not credit cards. The overpriced restaurant upstairs will now serve affordable meals to everyone, not just members. Those empty boat slips you keep for status will be used for youth sailing programs. You're destroying everything. Michael shouted. No, I said quietly. I'm rebuilding it. The way Dad wanted. I handed Tony a new set of keys. Please escort my brother to clear out his office. He can dock his boat at South Bay Marina, at full price of course. As Michael was led away, still protesting, I addressed the remaining crowd. Those who want to be part of the new Bay Community Marina can start filling out applications now. Those who don't, well, South Bay has plenty of slips. At premium rates. I watched as people slowly began approaching Tony for the new membership forms. Some left in a huff, presumably to call their lawyers. But more stayed, including some of the staff who'd never been allowed past the members-only signs. My phone buzzed, another message from my assistant. Chin Global Board meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Michael's office being cleared now. I typed back, have his things sent to South Bay Marina. Bill him for storage. Looking out over the water, I could see the first stars appearing. The same view Dad used to love back when this place was about bringing people together, not keeping them apart. Miss Chin. It was Tony holding a stack of completed applications. Some of these are from the maintenance staff. They've never been allowed to apply before. I smiled, taking the forms. Put them at the top of the pile. And Tony? Call me Alice. We're all family here now. As I walked back to my car, I passed the spot where the members-only sign had hung for so long. Tomorrow, a new sign would go up. Welcome to Bay Community Marina, where everyone belongs. Sometimes the best revenge isn't about getting even,